Welcome to this video about the care activities in relation to promote individual well-being. Please note that we have other videos about this topic on the Sky website and many other resources jointly with a handout that will help you understanding the key messages that we are transmitting here and also support you in embedding the learning. In this video, we're gonna explore how does it feel like when individual well-being is promoted? What are the outcomes of it from the practitioner point of view and from the individual point of view? My name is Carmen, and I will be taking the role of the social care practitioner, and with me is June, and she will be taking the role of the individual. So the Care Act, as we have said on the other videos, is clear that the promotion of individual well-being is the primary duty, and it has to be the primary duty for the social care practitioner in absolutely every social care interaction or intervention. Important for this is for the social care practitioner to understand that promote individual well-being does not require a service, does not require even care and support, and is not related with even having support needs. It could be, and in a lot of instances actually is free. Yeah, what it entails, as we have explored in the previous video, is the type of relationship, the conversations, and the knowledge of the individual that we have. If we promote individual well-being as social care practitioners, that could mean empowering the individual to understand their circumstances, the areas they want to change, their strengths, their risks, their anxieties, their well-being, and how their identity, their relationships play a role in all that. Now, June, from your point of view, what does it look like to promote individual well-being? What outcomes do you feel out of it?
Excuse me. Hope that can be cut. The outcomes I would want when you're promoting my individual well-being come from you're having formed a strong relationship with me to find out who I am, and which we've talked about before, and also listen to me during that time. I actually went on a self-discovery journey, which supported my empowerment, and the empowerment kept supporting more empowerment, and so that was a well worth journey. But it came from the fact that I thought I can't get my satisfaction, my pleasure, my passion through the things that are being offered to me. They just weren't satisfying. So when I went on this journey, I was looking at different things that could help me. So it was being about me, my self-love, self-reflection. Okay, and I found that it re-invoked some memories I had when I was at school of being quite good at drama. And so I thought, well, that's something that's satisfying, to you. So I went along, knocked at the door of the local drama group, just an amateur dramatics group, and they were doing a reading that night for a play. So I said, oh, I'll sit and listen, and I'm happy to help backstage on things. And they said, well, read the part. And then I got the part, and that was like 3 months after I started this, trying to find solutions that weren't going to be punishing me, they were going to benefit me, And so then I started doing plays and musicals quite big time in the local drama group, but we were on the stage as well. We had audiences, and I can remember one of my high spots was actually being cast by the director as Aladdin, which is a musical, and I was Aladdin, and people said things like, well, aren't you a bit old to be Aladdin? Because I wasn't as old as I am now. Well, the director trusted it would work, and I always put myself completely into parts, and it did work. And so that, you can imagine, that increased my self-esteem, that increased my confidence, that increased my sense of who I was, so who I am, you know, that people valued me for these contributions I was making. And that was so important to my empowerment journey. So that was an example of
That's a fantastic example, June, and I think it shows as social care practitioners how it has nothing to be with your social care needs. If it's nothing to be with risks, it has nothing to be with all those other terms we use. What it has to be with is who are you, what's important to you, what makes you tick, where your strengths lie, and what can be better for you in your life. And even doesn't mean any effort for us, anything other than if you haven't been able to contact the local drama group on your own, we may have done a search and tell you, get in touch with these people. And that's exactly what promoting individual well-being is taking us away from this focus on needs and eligibility and super plan and looking at the person. And obviously neither you and I have an answer for this, but I probably dare to say that all that positive energy that has brought onto you has contributed to your needs being less at one point and has supported you through tough times when your needs flare up or are worse. Or
can I make one more point?
Absolutely.
It's actually continues with the theme of holistic, I won't use the word care, but holistic approaches. So actually, at the time I joined the drama group, we were looking to extend our facilities for both dressing room space and stage. And so we put in for a grant with the lottery, and we got quite a bit of funding. Now, I helped to contribute ideas to the proposal that the other members who were working with it hadn't. So I said, people with disability need not to just be in the audience, they need to be on the stage. They need to be actually contributing to whatever's happening on stage. It's just like any other person. So that was heard, and money was put aside there for design for a lift that came up the side of the stage that people could get access to. So when they had meetings, AGMs, etc., they could get on the stage if they wanted, or if they wanted to perform. So that was like me bringing my whole being into connecting them. So yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, June. So we will be finishing now the series of videos about promoting individual well-being, but please don't forget we have many other videos about how as social care practitioners we can meet the care activities in our job and how does it feel for the individuals and carers we work with when we meet them or when we don't. Thank you, June.